Hey guys, Davey Wavy here. So one of the few truths that I know to be real, to be true on this earth is that butt play, especially if you have a prostate, feels really, really good. And what I also know to be true is that most people with prostates don't really get to experience much butt play. And there's a lot of reasons for this, including the stereotypes and generalizations that people have around butt play. And I would encourage you to kind of check both of those at the door. And I would invite you to experience some scalable butt play. We just uploaded a video on my erotic website called himroast.tv, and the video is Ass Play for Tops.
Welcome to Ass Play for Tops. This class is all about your asses, and specifically how to pleasure your holes on the insides and the outsides. And I'm gonna teach you guys a bunch of different ways so that you can derive the maximum pleasure from your holes that we deserve and that we were born with.
So I think probably the biggest barrier for most people is that butt play is associated not with just being gay, but with being a bottom. And if people don't identify as gay or bottom, then they think maybe butt play isn't for them. I would suggest to you that pleasure doesn't have a sexual orientation, that our bodies are wired for pleasure, and that one of the most exciting adventures that we have on this planet is to activate as many of those nerve endings as we can and find out what feels really fun and really good for us. And enjoying your butt has nothing to do with your sexual orientation. Now, even if you understand that to be true, especially if you're a straight guy, you'll still need to potentially educate your partner on what that really means. But there are a lot of straight guys. In fact, we're filming a video shortly with a straight guy who really enjoys butt play. And I think that that conversation is really starting to shift, and it's about time that that happens, but it's gonna take kind of more people to keep that conversation going. But yes, pleasure does not have a sexual orientation. You can be straight and play with your butt, your own butt. Your girlfriend can play with your butt. That is not gay. It is gay if I play with your butt, but that's different. So the other piece of it though is that a lot of tops or straight guys don't really have a lot of experience around butt hygiene. So a really quick kind of scalable tutorial, I think if you're interested in experiencing some butt play for beginners, is to do it in the shower, right? That you can kind of soap your hand up and you can start to explore, acquaint yourself with your butt. If you've never even looked at it, which a lot of straight guys haven't, in fact I filmed an entire YouTube video on this, check it out. Like, go in the mirror and like introduce yourself to your butt. But when you're in the shower, just soap your hand up, soap your butt up, start to explore it. If you want to get into more intense butt play, you're gonna have to do something called douching, which I also made a tutorial on how to do that. You can buy a little douche on Amazon, or you can even buy a shower attachment if you're wanting to get into some of the more intense butt play. But all that can be like down the road. You can use your finger, a little soap, water in the shower. Sure, you might get some stuff on your finger, but you're in the shower and like it's just gonna wash off and it's not a huge deal and no one's gonna know about it. I think that's a really great way to get started. And in fact, your prostate is usually only like a knuckle or two deep. So you only have to get in there like 1.5 inches, 2 inches to really find it and start to experience some pleasure. Even the opening itself of your butt is totally wired with nerve endings and pleasure points, and you don't have to go deep at all to really get the benefits of all that. Anyway, I'm making this video because I want to encourage all people with prostates to learn a little bit more about their butt, to tap into pleasure. I mean, we live in a world with a lot of challenges, a lot of hardships, a lot of difficulties, and yet here we are kind of wired with these bodies built for pleasure. And experiencing it can be healing, it can be fun. You can learn about yourself, each other, and the world around us. So set a little time to play with your butt. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, more to come.